Looking for sick merch? Well, MTGGoldfishMerch.com's got you. With this tee, remind everyone misery is back.
This programming is rated R for rad. This content's only for serial chillers. If my decks or playstyle makes you mad, haters can stay mad and touch grass. Salty Gamers requires accompanying parent or adult. Yo, what's up? This video's been brought to you by Card Kingdom. Yo, welcome back to another episode of Single Scoop. This week, we're going to take a card from Outlaws of Thunder Junction because it's actually kind of correct. I've been playing with it in Paper Standard, going out to my locals and store champs and been taking them down with good old Stoic Sphinx. 2 blue, flash flying. It has hexproof as long as you haven't cast a spell this turn. Nowhere to Run is kind of disappeared for a little bit, so maybe at the time of filming this it's much better, but between that and like only a few Sheoldred's Edicts here, you know, like I think this card is going to close the game out more often than you would think, especially when we have Rediscover the Way. On top of that, it kind of feels like this deck plays a little bit like Jeskai Flash, but Jeskai Control. It's somewhere in between, and so because of that, we've got some main deck Tishana's Tidebinders because that card is really good right now, canceling out Kaido's Ninjutsu and all these other effects. And of course, our top end is Shiko, and believe it or not, we're going to go with All Reliable, just Lightning Helix to the Dome. So you can bolt them to the face, bolt it to a creature, Shiko gets it back, and really, this whole deck plays a lot like Jeskai Flash in Old Modern. So I really like this deck, and we're going to see if it does well on the ladder. This has the interaction, so I'm liking it. Yeah, we'll run it. I'm going to throw away a land. They mulligan to 6. All right, I'm going to just hold up Jeskai. I think they assume I'm some kind of control, right? I mean, right now they're mono black, so they probably have the demon package in there, so Cruel Claw's Heist, I'm going to counter that. Don't need to reveal anything. I'll just go ahead and pass after that. Let's go for the stock up. Even if they Windmill Slam, I don't know, like a... Ooh, this is pretty good, actually. If they Windmill Slam the demon enchantment, the room, the Unholy Annex, I'll just blow it up. Oh, Phyrexian Arena. Oh, we're just like playing Honest Magic. Hold the phone. That's like Honest Magic. I can't let you have that. I'm sorry. I'm like thinking like, hold on. Is that card good in the current year? I feel like a part of me feels like I wasted a spell. Okay, so if they bat me up here, that's going to feel kind of bad, right? So, sure. If Overlord is my weakest card, that's probably not great. Sure. And then I'm going to go ahead and play Shiko. Shiko's going to cast stock up. So let's reload the hand here. I'm going to take Day of Judgment because I do need to keep some kind of interaction. But if they just make me discard again, I'll probably throw that away. Phyrexian Arena. Okay, that's a card. Sure. Okay. How do I feel about that Phyrexian Arena, right? Because, like, kind of don't like them having Phyrexian Arena. But I also don't know if I care if they just draw one card, right? Like, I'm not going to waste my second Shiko for that. Okay, so, I mean, they're just going to... yeah, you got it. I mean, can't discard anything else. And you know I've got another Shiko. Is that Jekt? That is Jekt. Okay, cool. So this thing has Menace. When it deals combat damage, shenanigans will happen. Got it. Okay, sure. Sheoldred's Edict. That's pretty good. All right, let's see if I can just play Stoic Sphinx here. Let's eat a card out of the yard. I'm probably just going to eat up the Overlord. Very nice. If they just make me sack a creature, who cares? They lose, right? I definitely do not want my opponent to just discard some stuff, though. So, or to make me get blown out by some shenanigans here. So I gotta blow up this thing. I think at the end of this, I don't want to give them any more value, right? Like being able to like ping me for 2 or you know, draw tons of cards off of Bandit's talent. So I guess that forces them to level it up, but it doesn't matter. I think we win. This does not have interaction, but I do have access to Jeskai mana with Rediscover the Way. Hopefully I could find another land, and that way, I mean, we've got kind of a good curve here. So I'll lead off with this plains, allowing me to go wherever I need. Maybe they think I'm mono white control. I'm much worse. All right, so it's that deck. It's going to be some kind of, like, either a Una deck or in this situation, it could be Omniscience, right? Omniscience is a very real thing. I probably want to just spend my time getting closer and closer to my one Ghost Vacuum. So, Overlord, sure, this is going to end poorly for me. Ooh, did they just get Tursa? That's nice. Oh, Valgavoth's Faithful. Well, that's not good for us. Sure. Gotta find that vacuum sooner or later. No worries, deck. I just need that vacuum to arrive sooner than later. Please and thank you. Another Overlord. Well, if we aren't dead here, I don't know when would be dead. Tursa off the top rope. Don't like that. Wow, none of you are Ghost Vacuums. Okay. Play Riverpire Verge. I do like that, you know, again, Stoic Sphinx just allows me to play at instant speed. This sort of serves as a Jeskai Flash deck. It's pretty much Resto Angel, okay? All right, they threw Valgavoth away. Don't get Duress. Oh, perfect. They exiled their own Valgavoth. All right, here I go. We're going to just try to flood the board with as many Sphinx as I can. I mean, I could... Okay, if I play it again, I get caught slipping, right? Because they might just... Yeah, I think they're going to wait, just play Valgavoth's Faithful, and reanimate Arden. Well, great news. You have my Day of Judgment. And if they don't do anything, I'm just going to keep clocking them. In this situation, Tishana's Tidebinder is pretty clutch because it does not get picked off by Duress. So, they can try to Duress me again and again if they'd like. Every time Tursa attacks, it has to hit the Zombify. I can never really tap out, not as long as they have Valgavoth's Faithful. Sure. You got it. All right, Cut Down is irrelevant to them. That makes sense. They probably have a Bitter Triumph or something like that. The more cards they fill the yard up with, the better, because that means the less they're hitting a Zombify. So, have at it, opponent, however you'd like. I need to put them in a situation where they're afraid. If the Surveil land reveals that I have nothing, so playing the Swamp or the Plains that I have means they have to play efficiently here. They spend all their mana reanimating. All right, now Tishana's Tidebinder. GG's. This hand's kind of slow, but let's hope that I find removal or something. Oh, like that. There you go. Perfect. All right, so blue-red from the opponent. Let's see what they're up to next. I know Steel Cutter's not in the format, so you're probably playing some form of discard. I need to find a land, ideally an untapped fourth land. Hey, that works. All right. Sure, go ahead, opponent. Bitter Reunion. What does Bitter Reunion get our opponent, though? I'm just going to counter it because I don't want them to get more cards and put stuff into the yard, so they'll just have to do that normally. There's a world where maybe I play Stoic Sphinx there. Blue-red land. They're on their third land here. So what am I looking at? So it's like this. This looks like it's going to be something along the lines of Oculus or some kind of Tursa self-discard nonsense. All right, sweet. I think I'm going to leave up one red because I think I'll find a white, which I did. Ghost Vacuum. How much is that? How much work does that put in here? Ghost Vacuum could put in some serious work, so I think I'm going to keep that. Let's go ahead and swing, and I'll pass. I mean, I haven't seen anything that would warrant me caring yet. VV, I'll counter. Sure, submit 0. Relevant here because now I'm just going to probably Ghost Vacuum their stuff away. Keep that on top. And yeah, okay. Looks like that's enough. Dismantling them. Keep. Got the mana I need. I can even... I mean, I want one more blue source, but I'll keep the lockdown for now. You never know when somebody might be hyper aggro, right? Okay, well, it won't be this opponent, but I will get to try to play stock up on their turn. Oh my god. All right, so it's a mill deck. So I got to pick off the River Monument now. River Churn Monument. Right, they may just play another one if they have. Sure. I'm going to just cast into their open mana. If they want to counterspell me, they can. All right, so they 3 steps ahead. Oh, they're just going to draw. Okay, that's bad. Oh, that's very bad. Okay. Yeah, I guess I have to try to hope they whiff on a 3rd blue source. Oh, thank God. Now I can at least hold up mana. Maybe they pick off my red source. I don't really need it right now. Okay. Let's take the action. What do I need here? I need another blue source, so I'll grab that. Okay, so they wanted triple blue, so I think they have the Mind Skinner. I'll try. I think this is a good bait, right? I might need the ultimate to sweep off a board full of things, so I think I'm going to ditch the Meticulous Archive. Sure. I'll just set up for the following turn, I guess. 3, 6, 7, 8. Meringue River Regent. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to throw some cards away here. I'm going to have to throw some cards away. What am I going to throw away? Probably a stock up, if I'm being honest. Okay, so now I at least have the mana to play Stoic Sphinx. And that's the thing I care about here. Being able to play Stoic Sphinx. I've got the dragon to make him pay 4 for the Exhale. All right, let's see if I can just play Stoic Sphinx. Problem is, can I allow them... Yeah, you know what? I gotta try. So they know I have another dragon. They don't have counter magic, but they may have another counter or removal spell. Okay, Bitter Triumph. Solid, solid. Okay, now I don't have to worry as much about their Terizian Mindbreaker. Might also start exiling my own cards as well. I'm gonna help them mill me out a little bit more. Okay, I don't need that Ultima anymore. 2, 4... I mean, what am I looking at here from my opponent? I'm gonna try to exile their highest cost, because I think they play Deadly Cover-Up. I just gotta find another Sphinx now. Throw away the land. Now I start eating up my own cards. Sure. Let's see what's in their yard. 4, so... What do I not want in here? I'll just start eating up some of these cards, get rid of the Sphinx. I'll send damage upstairs. Why not? Okay. I bend the Sunbillow Verge to only draw more of it, which feels kind of bad, but alright. And now we just gotta keep peeling from our deck, because I think they have nothing but removal. Let's just eat up more spells. Okay, solid. I need to find something to do. Currently, I've got nothing, so 3 steps ahead and a land. Feels kind of bad, but I'll take it. Sure. I'm going to go ahead and eat up their Terizian Mindbreaker, the sequel. If I tap out, I get milled out for sure. So I need to stockpile as many counterspells as I can find. I think they're trying to set it all up for one big turn, so... Eat that spell up, so now they can't get up to 6. Alright, I'll send damage upstairs. I think if I play anything, it doesn't do much for me, right? Like, I just give them cards back to their graveyard. I don't want that. So we'll just continue to eat from their yard. Let's just eat from my yard as well. Play a land. How many more basics do I have? Okay, let's eat up, I don't know, one of my lands. Keep my graveyard count low. I guess I'll just throw away the Get Lost, right? Because I don't need it right now, so I'll pass. I do have to worry about cards like Jace coming up. I'm going to throw away a land. Let's go ahead and eat up a land again. I'm at 27 cards, so I have to be mindful of double Jace here. Absolutely cannot play anything. All right, a Sphinx here is really nice. I'll throw away the Ultima. So they definitely play 4 copies of that. All right, so I try again. I mean, they could just remove it at any point, right? We haven't played anything between my opponent and I. Yeah, you got it. I hope I don't exile a counterspell. Okay, another Sphinx is good. Try for it again? Sure. I mean, we have to get through all the counter magic. We know of that. They threw away their Restless Reef. That's interesting. All right, let's just try burning them out. 3, 5, 7. They can sweep a lot of stuff up here, right? So I'm going to help them mill me here. Okay, that was a useless draw. They're more likely to make me use all of my non-basic lands, right? So sure, let's try for this. Sure. Another counterspell. That's fine. Now I'm probably going to go ahead and eat up the Shiko, right? Because Shiko popping will allow me to use my Ghost Vacuum. Get max value off of my Ghost Vacuum. All right, let's try this. Counter. I'm going to go and eat up the Shiko as well. Let's try to activate, exile another card. All right, that's a land, something to do at least. So that's free. What do I get back here? I give them... I get all the Sphinxes back. Where's my dragon at, right? That's essentially what I need to find, so I'll go ahead and just pass again. I have to imagine they have another Jador. So 1, 2, 3, 4... All right, countered the Jador, threw away Elegant Parlor. River Regent does some work here. See, can I find another Shiko? No, I found a land. All right, let's see what else I can hit from graveyards that matter. Sure, I'll eat up another Sphinx. Why not? I'm going to pop this now. Do they play anything that would make me mega sad? I'm going to send damage upstairs. Do I have anything in the graveyard that would absolutely get hosed here by them? I don't know if I do. There's nothing too bad here, so let's see. Yeah, sure. We try again. Eventually, I've got to hit something. All right, we're going to try to play Rediscover the Way. I need just Shikos. There we go. Okay, cool. I'll pass back to them. Now I have full access to my mana. I do like that. It's fine. I've got to try. I'll behold the River Regent. They're 100% dead if they tap out here. Oh, yeah! Okay. Resolves. That resolves, but that ability's still on the stack. I'll just play another one of these. Good game. And then so now, sure, I'll grab another dragon, whatever. Then I'm going to go ahead and just play Shiko. All right, we got there. I've got the temporary lockdown in case it's aggressive. And then if not, I've got some of my late game here and stock up Sphinx as well. So this is looking pretty juicy. Do I want a counterspell? Probably want to keep it for later. I'd rather have that than mill it, right? So Commune with beavers. Look at the top 3 cards. You reveal an artifact, creature, or land from among them. Oh. I'm picking up what you're putting down here. Okay. Okay. Bill Bristly, you got it. I mean, what are the odds that they go for it, right? All right, I'll just kill this now. I at least sent one of those, allowing me to maybe save for when they inevitably fire off some more things. Okay. Did not draw what I needed there, unfortunately, so I have to kill this again. Okay. Missing a land drop here might lose me the game. Really needed that land. Of course, there's always a chance that maybe they just don't have any more creatures. It's unlikely, but... All right, Tifa, leaving up the protection mana. Makes sense. All right, commune with beavers. This is just the game of me not hitting lands. Unfortunate. Okay. Pass back to the opponent. Unfortunately, every single creature they play is like a must-kill threat because, well, especially Tifa. Bristly Bill, I might get a chance to get away with, right? Like, it'll be a little bit before they can completely roll me, ideally. I don't know that for sure, but... So, Escape Tunnel, sure. Untap Blue Source. Yo, this game sucks. I can't seem to do anything. I gotta hold up mana, right? In case they play Hydra or something like that. Plus, being able to pick off Bristly Bill and his abilities feels pretty good. Yeah, gotta kill this. So I'll just counter it for 2. Oh, man, they had it anyways. Gross. This is a 5-burger. I might just be dead here, right? All right. Will I draw a land? I don't know. I guess I did. So I should have specified which land, but yeah, I drew a land. There we go. Somehow, though, they have more lands than I do, and that makes me sad. Oh, God. They might just kill me, but whatever. Have at it. Okay. They went and fetched for a land for a reason, right? So they had to have one. I think they may not know that Bill Bristly is a vanilla creature right now. So they do have something that doubles damage in hand. Hunter's Talent? Well, that's a problem. I need a land and a board wipe. So, yep. Really going to need my deck to come through for me here. So, at best I can do is find... Oh, that's so rough for me. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so I'll pass. Sure. They only need to eat enough so that, yeah, I am dead here, right? Good game. This is Sweeper City. Yeah, I'll keep it. All right, it looks like I might need it. Hey, that's my 4th land. I'll take it. All right, Forsaken Miner into double. Okay, we're in a lot of trouble. I need to probably be ready for some bad news next turn. Warden of the... I don't know what that is. I'm going to just counter it. Submit 0. Don't want to deal with it. Don't want to deal with it. Too much text. Okay. I mean, I probably just hold up counter magic, right? Try to buy myself as many turns as I can get here. Sure. Can I keep this? No, probably not. I'll pass. I'm down to 6. Sure. On the brighter side, as soon as I cast Ultima, the turn's done. Okay. So they don't get to do anything at the end of my turn. They're just going to have to play a normal, honest game of Magic. And that we love. I'll pass. Sure. I gotta blow this thing up now. Genova, no thank you. As much as I love you and your experiments, I'd like to, not die. So, oh, this is nice. I'm gonna take the counter spell and another Shiko. I think Shiko's gonna be pretty important here. Oh, it's Abzan. Okay, all right, opponent. What are you up to over there, buddy? What are you doing? Starting town. Sure. 5. So as long as I hold up my mana. But as soon as they... Like, they're sitting on just a bunch of removal. At the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on it. Whenever another non-creature token non-token creature you control enters, it endures X, where X is the number of counters on this creature. Oh, man. They made me actually have to read all of the card. That's unfortunate. Okay, here you go. I'll gain some life back. That feels pretty good. I've got to start doing things, right? So let's get started. Let's get started. I will cast the Stock Up, which will give me Stock Up and a Lightning Helix. So, not too bad. Warden thingy-mabobber, sure. Let's get the opponent to start spending some of that mana. Sure. I guess I could stifle this, but how much does that matter? So what's the target here? Target is that, so I could... No, I can't clone. I can't clone. Yes. So they'll commit a crime. They'll commit another crime. And then I will cast the counter spell, beholding my big dragon. All right, nice. So this has vigilance, so I'll swing in. Go ahead and pass to the opponent again. All right, so I'll have to Lightning Helix that. Sorry, buddy. I know. You're just trying to do the Abzan recursion thing. But that's a big NO from me, so... They're going to exile a creature. That's pretty funny. Yeah. All right, sure. Let's let them just spend all the mana like they want. You have at it. Yes. Party on, opponent. Party on. All right, so we know they have another sorcery speed removal spell. We love that. Okay. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and Helix the bigger one. I'm back up to 15. That almost locks the game away, but... Because now I know for a fact that I have my Stoic Sphinx. And then I can clone the Sphinx eventually. Like, next turn I just pass with mana up to clone. They'll have to kind of keep spending their turns just removing my big Shiko here. Stoic Sphinx, I think is the only card I care about, so I'm going to let them remove my Shiko, right? Because they'll only reoccur 1 Forsaken Mind, or 2. They have 2. But that's only 6, and I think I win that race, right? I go down to 13. They'll go down to 6. Actually, no, they can't. I will stay at 15 because they have to sack, because they can't swing into the Shiko. I guess the third line of play is just salt out of this world and not do anything. But I assume they're just in the tank. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, that they aren't salting off here. Because, that would be pretty damn funny if they were. But I would, that's not me. It's not my thing, I'm not that kind of guy. I don't like when people get salty. I don't smile because I like it. I smile because I feel so bad that my opponent's salty. They're really making me feel silly. And, oh, man, now that my opponent has roped me out of this game, I really am thinking about my decisions, about playing a control deck. God, they've changed me and my ways. I am so sorry, opponent. I have now seen the light since you've gotten so salty. Gee, golly, I feel really bad about what I've done to you, so I guess in this time I'll think about it, Cloudy, the brilliant over there. I just want to say I'm so sorry that I removed your Forsaken Miners, survived from 6, regained my life all the way back up to 15. Feel pretty bad that I blew up your Genova, your creatures, interacted with your interaction, and just slowly started beating you down with a Sphinx and a pretty cool dragon on top of that. Oh, God, I'm in the pits right now, man. Telling me a Sphinx from Outlaws? Oh, it's even worse, huh? I really cannot believe it. I'm beating down with a Sphinx that has a hat. Cowboy Sphinx is really doing some work here. I just can't believe oh, you know what? Hey, thanks for showing me the way. Everybody knows Genova loves her mutations and all of her experiments, so check out this video using Genova.